This is the design guide for the new Pencil Expander bottom ad unit. Now what you'll notice here as we're previewing this ad unit is that you can see it here justified to the bottom of the screen, and as we scroll up and down in the browser, the ad remains justified to the bottom. So no matter where the user is going to scroll, they're always going to see this collapsed version of the ad at the bottom of the screen. This particular version is set to, when I roll over, expand up, just like our Pencil Expander ad works, except it's going to be expanding up instead of downward, and when I close the ad, it'll collapse back to its original version, and again remain justified at the bottom of the screen as I scroll up and down. What's nice about these units is they are completely size adjustable, so this one happens to be certain size and shape for the collapsed image. You can make it up to 1,000 pixels wide, as narrow as you want at the bottom. And then again, on expansion, you can always expand out to up to 1,000 by 1,000 pixels. If we close this ad and come into the builder for your options, just like the Pencil Expander, the open and close buttons can be adjusted here in the text. In your media, you're just uploading a collapsed image, an expanded image with the size being adjustable. We can always come down here to the size and settings and readjust it to whatever collapsed width and height we want, and expanded width and height we want down here as well. Colors, all your button colors are adjustable if you're going to use our default button settings. Click-throughs, you can have one main click-through no matter where they click on the ad itself, and if you want to add additional custom click-throughs, you can also do that here and add up to 3 additional custom click-through URLs. Finally, where you're going to spend most of your time here is in your custom settings. You can adjust the collapse speed in seconds, the expanded speed in seconds. Would you like the ad to auto expand on initial render? If you set this to yes, the ad's automatically going to drop a cookie onto the user's browser, and the next option allows you to limit the auto expand to once, for instance, every 12 or 24 hours, whatever you would want, so that if the same user comes back to that page again within 24 hours in this case, the ad will not auto expand. It'll only expand if they roll over it or click open, depending on how you have the ad set. Would you like a delay if that auto expand is set to yes? If so, how many seconds do you want it to take for it to auto expand? Would you like it to then auto collapse after it auto expands? Yes or no? If yes, how many seconds would you like it to take to do that? Would you like it to auto collapse when someone mouses off of the ad? Yes or no? Would you like it to auto expand when someone mouses over the ad? So we have this set to yes. If we put this to no, the open button will show back up on this ad unit and basically allow a user to click on it to open as opposed to roll over as I had the preview set. We went over collapsed width and height, expanded width and height. Would you like to use an image or SWF in the collapse state? So if we put SWF here, we would then refer back to the media step, scroll down to the bottom, and upload an SWF as opposed to an image here. And we could do the same thing for the expanded state where we use an SWF file as opposed to an image. And you would set whichever one you want the ad to refer to down here. Moving the open and close button, would you like it to be at the top? Or would you like to move the open close button to the bottom when it's auto expanded or when the ad expands at all? Yes or no? Would you like to use custom images for the close button? If you put yes, you can come back here and upload custom images for the up, over, and down states for that button. Alternatively, you can always build the open and close buttons into the actual graphics here. Say you want to use a custom button, but you're just going to upload a transparent PNG or GIF into these options, and you can build the open and close buttons right into the actual main graphics for the expanded and collapsed states. Then moving down, would you like to move the open and close button to the left-hand side or right? Currently it's on the left. Would you like to disable the click-through hit area? You would put yes here if you're typically using SWF files that have click-through URLs built in. One note, if you turn off our click-through hit areas, that's going to disable our ability to track click-throughs within our metrics. So please note that. And then finally, your custom hit areas. Would you like to activate custom hit area 1? If we put yes here, we could have, for instance, the custom hit area 100 pixels wide by 100 pixels tall, and then it'll ask you where do you want that custom hit area to live. Let's say we wanted to put it 200 pixels to the right and 300 pixels down from the top. And then you'll see here in colors, there's actually a custom hit area color setting, so you can preview that by coming here back to settings, scrolling all the way to the bottom one and turning on testing mode. And when you preview this now, go ahead and preview the ad here. It's not working because I have to set it back to image because I don't currently have an SWF file in here. So our ad's as smart as I am. So if I change this back to image and preview, we'll now see the ad there at the bottom of the page. I turned off the rollover feature by turning on, I put yes to click to open. So now when I click it, it's going to expand open. And here's our little custom hit area, which could be set to a different URL than anywhere else that you click outside of here. So make sure you turn off testing mode before you push the ad live, but the testing mode allows you to see exactly where that custom hit area is going to go. You can have up to 3 custom hit areas here, and they all work the same way. You just dictate the size and shape of the height and width, and then where you want it to live on the actual expanded graphic. So that's it for the design guide. As always, feel free to call us at 866-467-2289 if you have any questions.